Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are and what day it is that you're watching this. Today I have a layout for you using this adorable cut file from Paige Evans. I'm also using a lot of her Oh My Heart collection. I thought that the bright colors matched perfectly with these photos of my niece. And I'm also using the Just Because sequins from the Spiegelmom Scraps shop. I love, love, love these sequins. They're really, really pretty. And I'm going to do something a little bit different and really fun with them. I'm going to start with this cut file. And what I'm doing is I'm going through and I'm finding both some floral patterns and also some quieter patterns. And I'm going to back this cut file with all of these different patterns. I'm pulling lots of patterns out, and that's okay. So what I'm going to do to back my cut file, so I have to tell you something. I found the most amazing product for backing cut files. It's from close to my heart. It's called, it's like a glue pen. I don't remember what the actual precise name of it is, but you can see it there at the top of my screen. It is like a no mess option for backing cut files. You'll see what I mean. Like, it has this tip and you literally, like, you just go ahead and you line everything up. Go ahead and line this up, and it's not like wet glue where it gets squidgy and wants to come out at the end. And then you just pop it down there, push it down a little bit, and boom, done. Like, it dries super quick, super fast, no mess, no fuss. I love it. So, highly recommend that. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to back all these cut files, just like this, till they're all finished and my heart is completely full of gorgeous patterns. So, the first thing I want to do first is, how funny does that sound? What I decided to do first is I'm going to take a pencil and kind of trace where the boundaries of my heart are, because I want to create a little bit of a painterly background. So what I'm using here is some Liquitex heavy body white acrylic paint and some Heidi Swap like glittery texture paste kind of. And I'm not putting gesso on this page because here's a little FYI for you. Heavy body acrylic paint is pretty much gesso, just not watered down. So, and I prefer the thickness of it. It is a little more, it's a lot more expensive. So if you use a ton of mixed media, if you're doing it all the time, that's fine. But if you're like me and you just do it now and then it's a really nice, smooth, creamy option that I enjoy using. So I am just making kind of a blush pink area around where my heart is. And I also love these heavy, thick brushes. So if you're curious about these brushes, these are a Walmart find. I got 3 or 4 of them. They were just a couple bucks, but they're these nice wide brushes, and I have been loving them. If you watch my channel a lot, you know I'm not a huge mixed media person, but when I find good products, I tend to be more of a mixed media person. That makes sense. So I pulled out some of my Dilutions paints, and this is another brush from that set that I bought at Walmart. And I'm just adding some brush strokes of some different pink colors. I'm using Rose Quartz and Fuchsia Dilutions paint. And I'm just using the teeniest little bit of it. Another thing that I have been really liking is using some pieces of glass from old picture frames as a small workable palette for some mixed media. I don't know the word. It just left me. Mediums. Yeah, mixed media mediums. I find it super duper easy to clean up. I'm not a fan of the craft mats because I feel like they want to roll up on themselves, and just not a fan. but I like the flat glass. So I decided I want to add some sequin details to my cut file. So what I'm doing is I'm taking some of these bright, gorgeous flower sequins and I'm putting them at all the spots that the lines intersect at the cut files. And I'm going to create like little, almost like sequin flowers. So I'm taking these kind of iridescent-y sequins and I am putting them around the more fuchsia sequins, and I'm just going to create little flowers at all, little sequin flowers at all these little junctures on the cut file. And I think that that gave the sequins or the cut file just the right interest. So the next thing I want to do is I'm going to go ahead and start adhering my photos down because I want to put some fun foam behind the heart, but I want to be able to put the fun foam like behind the heart and this picture that I want to attach to the cut file all in one go. And so that way everything is together and everything is attached as one large piece. So that helps with placement when I want to put this down on my layout. My placement is done. Everything is together. So I'm just cutting apart this adhesive. What I'm doing is I'm taking my scrapbook adhesive by 3M, putting it all over the cut file, and then my fun foam is the kind that is adhesive on one side. So I'm putting the adhesive side up, which gives me a really nice area to go ahead and add, I can just pull all those backings up and put my cut file right down, and it's all one piece. So I have the placement right, exactly where I want my photos to be. I'm going to go ahead and embellish just a little bit. I say that, but really I embellished a lot. So I grabbed all of my embellishments and I'm just going to have a little play. I'm going to go through the die cuts and the puffy stickers, and I'm going to use a lot of the sticker book. This is the Paige Evans sticker book, and it has lots of elements from Oh My Heart and Turn the Page, and it's fabulous. If you're curious about the sticker books, I highly recommend them. Yes, the price point is maybe not the cheapest, but I have 3. I have Paige Evans, Maggie Holmes, and Chamel's, and I love, love, love all 3 of them, so it might be a good investment, and they're gigantic. Oh my goodness, so many stickers. So I'm just going to go through these elements and kind of grab the things that I think work. One of the elements in the Oh My Heart collection are these hearts that look really similar to the cut file I used, so I'm going to decide to go ahead and use some of those, some puffy stickers, and just have 3 little elements of embellishment for your eye to kind of wander around the page. And so here's where I go ahead into the sticker book and get lots of the floral elements, and these are not clear stickers, which worked out really well with all of the mixed media I had in my background. I love that extra detail that those sequin accents add to my cut file. I think for me, sequins and cut files go together perfectly. They're kind of my go-to way of just spicing up a cut file. They're so, so, so fun to play with. So my title is going to be Thursdays with Ella. I'm going to use these white foam thickers that are from the Pick Me Up collection, and I'm going to spell my title, and then I have some journaling that I'm going to do. I didn't want to do black lettering, so I'm going to do my journaling with a Tombow dual tone twin tone pen, and it's in like this pinky purple color that matches a lot of the shades in this layout perfectly. So the last little thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp my date right here on this little like file folder. I added some elements of the rose gold from the rest of the collection too, and it's kind of hard to see on here, but that will complete this layout then. Thank you so much for joining me today. Remember, you can pick up fabulous, fabulous sequins from the Spiegelmom Scraps shop, and you can use my code Sara15 to save 15% off your order. Here's a close-up of those super pretty flowers that I created using the sequins. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all again soon. Bye!